Welcome back. Welcome back.
All right, everybody. Well, in case you're wondering, I'm doing a quick test stream. I don't know how long this is going to last. I had some time before a super long meeting today and really wanted to do this last night, but couldn't get it working. So I don't know how well it, I have no real information on bitrate or connectivity. Currently live on several places, and I'm trying to see how it works. So far, so good. I have a combined chat that I really can't overlay on the stream. Howdy, Denalid, on Rumble. Hey, Kel. Yes, I know it's weird. I didn't tell you I was going live. I just kind of had some time before a meeting to do an impromptu test. I'm probably not going to be on for very long, but what better way to do a test stream than off the cuff and just kind of see how it works? Live on a bunch of places. So the goal was to try Rumble Studio earlier in the week and see how well it works. It seems okay. I don't know how well this is going to work. I don't know how feasible this is. We've added Facebook into the mix. Remember when we did Facebook gaming a long time ago? Well, it's doing that again. It looks a little choppy on the Facebook side. Not gonna lie, the bit rate looks a little low. It looks capped at 30 FPS. So it's kind of weird. Nowhere just like your notifications are janky again. Oh, that's funny. No, I was just firing this up just to kind of get some experience with it and see what we could do. You guys let me know. How does this look? Wherever you're watching from, Twitch, YouTube, could be multiple places. I really don't know how well. It's like interesting. Okay, so if you're on X or Twitter, you can pop over there and apparently the stream will show up somehow. I can't broadcast to X natively, but I can through Rumble Studio, which is wild. So that's neat. Interesting stats, interesting information that I'm getting here. I wasn't planning on doing anything today, but I really wanted to see like how well this is gonna work. The Facebook stream seems really like the worst of them all. No. But anyway, how's everybody doing today? If you're here, welcome. Again, I have no plan. I don't even know if I'm going to play anything. I'm just doing a test. This is a very, very rough test stream. I think the Twitch stream is kind of suffering a bit, but I don't know. You guys tell me. I can't look at the frame rate. It says unstable, though. I'm a little concerned by that. Oh, yeah, it's like capped at 30 frames per second. Okay. So that's weird. So anything we play is going to look really janky unless it's like slow, right? But that's fine. That's the whole point of a test stream, is to test. I just wish I had a little more control over some of the, like, that's my initial thing, is just what can I do with the tools I've been given. It's not much. I like the combined chat, like no matter where you are, at least on the stuff they actually support. But Facebook is not happy. That is definitely not good. Oh, yikes. But interesting. We'll probably delete that one. I'm probably just gonna turn that one off, to be honest. It's not great. If you're watching on Facebook, that's interesting. Thanks for being here. It's weird. I hadn't been on Facebook in a long time. At least streaming, like I'm on Facebook. I post stuff there. Game news came out today. I'm just kind of hanging out, looking at like what we can do, because if I can use this to multi-stream, I'm hitting more platforms more easily. But the frame rate cap is a huge limitation. I don't want to play a fast-paced game at a 30 FPS stream. I don't know. I wish there were more stats. I wish I could look at like more details, but I'm having to use the OBS virtual camera. I can't just like RTMP to the studio. That's something I wish they would add. Like a stream key to Rumble Studio would be better. But super interesting. It's kind of weird. Again, I don't know what this looks like for anybody else. I don't have the stream pulled up anywhere, so I'm just kind of goofing. Let's mute this and see what we can do. But yeah, okay. I like it's a lot easier than Restream. I'm gonna be real honest. It's a lot easier than Restream, a lot more useful. I'm using Restream mostly, Denali, to multi-stream. I like that the combined chat is more better. Rumble Studio had to just basically build their own Restream, is what it feels like, and that's what we have, which is great. I like it. It integrated natively with Rumble. I wish I could pull the chat out for every. I mean, I could do like a. I could capture this page in Studio and then just CSS out all of the things and just have the chat. But I've been using a combination of Restream and the multi RTMP plugin on OBS, and it's good. It doesn't combine chats. You get some. What OBS plugin are you using? I have like, so the combined Restream chats and then the Rumble chat separate. There's a browser plugin called Social Stream that I tested with last week. The only thing I didn't like about it is the setup is very clunky, and there's a delay in chat. Like it's delayed. Multi RTMP. Yeah, that's what I'm using to go to Rumble and Restream. This kind of eliminates that. I just wish it were combined with instead of me having to do the virtual webcam and limiting it to 30 frames per second. I think that's my biggest complaint so far. Is it's good if we're just chatting, right? If we're just hanging out, if you can bring people in and have like guests and stuff. You can upload media, so they really like Restream has this in their studio setup. You can have like graphics and stuff uploaded. Let's add I don't know. Let's find something to add here. Here. This will work. And what this is going to look real janky because I'm using OBS as well. Okay. Test. All right, so then if I were to like go here, I don't know what this is gonna do. If I like pull this up, it's gonna be like, oh look, there's a thing, and like, okay, and then it goes away. I don't fully know how that works though. Like it just shows up there. Can I like move it around? No, I can't. All right, anyway, I don't know, just messing around with all the things that we have at our disposal. Okay, so I'm probably not going to play a game. I just don't think I have the time to do that. I want there's things I already want from like the get go with this, but it's a beta, so maybe those things are coming. Um, Instantaneous feedback though is the interface is super clean, very easy to use. If you've used Restream Studio, it's very similar, but I like the way that Rumble approaches it. Plus, the native Rumble integration works really well. Like I didn't have to go full with a stream key or anything. The Facebook integration is weird because it only does pages. I mean, it only does personal profiles. So I had to go into a custom RTMP output to go to like my Facebook gaming page, which is fine. That happens. That's that is a thing. It's very unstable according to Facebook, so I don't know if it's choppy over there or not. I don't even have it pulled up. It seems all right on YouTube. I'd have to go to the control room and see like their whole the keyframes are a problem. That's what everything's complaining about so far. Is the keyframe frequency 4 seconds or less? Keyframes are not being sent often enough, which can cause buffering. The current keyframe is 10 seconds, so they should probably work on that. That should be like a default to be 2. I think just about everything has a keyframe setting of 2. Let's see, what else do we have? I don't know. That's just kind of like the instant feedback I've got. I don't know what else to. I don't have anything to really compare it against. I wish I could just put in a RTMP link and a stream key and not have to use OBS Virtual Cam. I think that would set a lot of things up for you automatically. But I get it. They're probably trying to save resources. Most people using Studio are probably doing talk show things. They'll be, handling things that way. That said, it's a pretty solid setup. I mean, there's a lot of options. So if you've been curious about the Rumble Studio, if there's something you want to know, ask me. We'll see if we can find it out in the next like 10 minutes or so. But let me know wherever you're watching from. Let me know how it is on your end. If you're watching on Rumble, I'm assuming that would be the best experience, but I have no stats. So I'd like to be able to see. I can see how many people are on each of the channels I'm broadcasting to. I can see what this Rumble Studio multicast from your PC or have a remote server like Restream. So it looks like it's going to a server like Restream. If you've ever gone to the Restream website and set up a broadcast in Restream, it's very similar to that. So you connect your webcam up as your source. So here I'm using the OBS Virtual Cam. I could go straight to just, let's see. We go straight to, it's probably gonna be janky. So weird, odd, frozen frame. Oh, that's because that's turned off. I broke it. All right, we're coming back. Rumble and Twitch look basically identical. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I was curious if there was like delay, if there was, something else going on. I was gonna switch it. I guess I could go to like my capture card and get a direct capture off of it. Probably not though, because it's being used in OBS currently. Did we break? I think we broke stuff. Okay, we came back. If I go here, like this is like OBS stuff. So like I'm just doing OBS controls now. So there's like nothing else like really different. I really think if I played a game, it would look bad though. I think it would be very janky. Where am I? There they are. Where are my glasses? I really don't need them. Yeah, the only thing is from a performance perspective, everything's complaining about the keyframe and the bitrate. So that's a little weird. Yeah, I don't know. I just like them to have a way for me to choose a higher frame rate. That would be ideal. I'm wondering if I could get into something fast enough to really like test. Fortnite would be the best bet. Not store. Let's see. I could go to Fortnite directly, but got to drive for a meeting later. Hey, thanks, Nadal. Thanks for hanging out and checking out this stuff with me. Do I have anything installed that would be like really fast? Not really. Okay. And everything would need to copy. All right, let's hop into like a Fortnite real quick. I'm curious. Like I said, it's gonna be a super short stream, so I'm gonna go to rocket racing. That's probably gonna be our best bet. Everything should be coming through all through OBS and Wavelength, so that's definitely like an option there. Okay. That's weird though. Yeah, I got a meeting in a couple minutes, so we'll try to get like a race, and I just want to see if the frame rate is gonna affect how that looks. So if you're able to lurk, I appreciate it. But so far it's easy. I like easy. I like simple. So I appreciate all of those things that they've done to make that simple and easy. Is it not going to find us a match? Let's try to like log out and log back in. Okay. Well, this is why I wish I could turn off quick resume for service games. Also, I'd like to be able to overlay the combined chat like actually, including the Rumble stuff, and like style it a little bit. We probably need to add like some filtering rules as well to keep like bot accounts from showing up. Because right now, Pokemon Community Game is going to like clog up the Twitch chat, but it's not going to do it because I have it blocked in other places. But I'm very curious. All right, let's try Rocket Racing now. Like I said, I think the experience is going to be kind of meh for everybody because all these keyframe issues and the bit rate seems a little odd. It's enough for HD, it seems. So it's doing like 4,000 Mbps, which they're gonna want like the best way to conserve their bandwidth. Like that makes sense. I mean, it's a free tool. I don't expect being able to stream at like a ridiculous bit rate. So if you really want to keep like your 60 frame per second high bit rate stream, you're gonna have to keep using that stream key. Now, if they would add in a way for you to connect to Rumble Studio, kind of like you connect to Restream through an RTMP server and key, that would be the best thing to do. I'll have a short write up probably on X about it after this. I have a meeting I got to get on, and it's gonna be weird, but I'll probably work on it at some point today. Just short experience. All right, let's do this one race. Yeah, good boost. Man. I exploded. Flew off the course. Good lord. Yeah, I don't know if it's like super framey for anybody. I feel like it would be though. The delayed reaction to the obstacles has always been weird. Oh, sweet. All right, so was that if anybody that was lurking, was that framey? I don't know. It's possible. I'll take second though. I'll take second there for having just goofed and did a silly race. What did they get us? That moved us up. We're over halfway through Silver 3. All right, well, that's that. So in the stream preview in Rumble Studio, it looked okay. I don't know. I hope they keep building this out. I hope there's some updates like coming really quick down the pipe. I think my biggest complaint is just lack of fine tuning. Right? I want to be able to control a lot of little stuff that I'm used to controlling as a streamer in OBS and dealing with other services. But yeah, super short stream, very unusual stream. I know, last minute. But thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna end it. I'm not even gonna raid out on Twitch. We're not gonna do any of that. We're just gonna end it and call it a day. Thanks for testing this with me. It was a neat test. Good to know. But yeah, I gotta go. See ya. Oh, also thank you to Red Resosaur for the offline follow. Much appreciated.